What if failure wasn't the end, but it just provided you with the feedback you needed to move forward? So we're really taught to fear failure in this society. Wild stuff. Because failure can be one of the best teachers in life. And we're taught to believe that, like, if we fail, then we're not good enough, and all of these things that just attack our spirit. But failure really is just data. It's a clue, a lesson, a stepping stone, an opportunity. When you stop taking failure so personally, you start using it more powerfully. And that's what the most successful people out there know and realize. That failure is one of the best ways you can grow. So stop beating yourself up. Maybe it's time. I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach. And the topic today is how to reframe failure as training data. So why is it important to look at failure differently? Well, failure isn't final. It's just information. Oh, this didn't work, that didn't work, okay. So the timing wasn't set right here, Just provides you an opportunity to do it again better next time. And reframing failure builds resilience and courage. Okay? Just think of a little toddler that's learning to walk and they're just so happy they could get to things faster, and then they trip and they fall and they're like, bam! And in your heart's like, oh God. But then they just get back up and they're like, I'm getting where I want to go faster again. If you could look at failure like that your whole life, your resilience would be so much higher. And learning from failure really accentuates our growth, okay? And it accelerates it because we're not just bogging ourselves down with those bad emotions like failure, right? Or conditioned failure, I guess I should say. Here's a couple quotes that go with this topic. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently, Henry Ford. Such a great quote. And I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that it wouldn't work. Thomas Edison. Again, such a great quote from people who did amazing things. So here's a couple questions to ask yourself. What story have I been telling myself about failure? And what valuable feedback is hidden in my last failure? All right, I've got you today. 3 ways, we're going to go with 3 today, 3 ways to actually reframe failure. Number 1, replace I failed with I learned. Okay? Remember, failure is just an opportunity to try again, to learn all of those wonderful things. Number 2, write down lessons gained from each setback before moving on. Yeah, reflection, that's a positive thing. If you take the time to reflect and you see where things weren't in alignment and you can make some corrections, then you've got a better chance of your outcome the next time. Number 3, celebrate the courage it took to try. Okay? Just trying puts you in the right place at the right time. Okay? There's a lot of people in your life that aren't trying at all right now. You're trying. So take this hand and pat yourself right on the back for that. All right, circling back around. Failure isn't a dead end. It's training data. Every step, even the missteps, moves you closer to mastery. All right, here's your intention. I choose to see failure as feedback, not finality. Important. Want support? Really looking at how failure affects you and changing it into good stepping stones? Well, I've got you. There's plenty of resources on my website, lots of free ones, lots of very affordable resources, or book a session with me and I'll work with you one-on-one. Thanks for showing up today. It means the world to me. Building this growth community. Love ya.